I miss the old days, back when Argonians were property, and Bethesda released their games at a reasonable rate.
Meemaw insisted on being called Meemaw, and I'm like, you're not my grandma.
She named herself.
You're not my grandma.
What was she?
She was my friend's grandma,
Just
but
some
like
lady at
I was over there all the time, so it was cool.
Look, it's a tough call on the family friend thing.
I'm not buying the deluxe upgrade. All it does is give you some extra music, I think, but not even that.
We probably can't even play on.
Can't even play it. I'm turning the volume was really loud on the last one.
Yeah, let's
turn that
chill.
Let's see. Continue. Yeah, whatever.
What was the last one? What did we play last week? We played
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead, Hail to the King. That was fun. We had some fun with that one.
Level 5, John Goblicon. Oh, by the way, we're playing... all right, hey, take a couple steps back here.
Slow down.
Shh.
Got plenty of time. Let's recenter.
Just breathe. Ooh,
as I'm talking and you shoot this deer.
I'm going to shoot the deer in a moment.
What are we? We are a green thing with a mohawk.
And our graphic settings are now low because my computer is a potato.
Let's not strain ourselves here.
Yeah, let's just... It's nice.
But that's the first I saw of our character.
Yeah.
But go on with what you need to do.
Yeah, welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
And I'm Watson. Thanks for doing a normal one.
And my character here, let's look at him.
Yeah, let's see him.
Where'd he go? There he is. That's John Goblicon, the guy's name that I said. I look awesome, right?
I like it. You look like a low-level Captain Planet villain.
I did Dark Elf, but I made his skin green because that looked cool, and I was like, hell yeah.
Does the Hobgoblin have henchmen?
Right.
Because you could apply.
We're playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the remaster that came out, and if you're expecting like to see what it really looks like on a really good system...
there are channels for that.
Couple things, yeah, right.
This ain't it.
Go somewhere else. Because I'm playing on low.
I mean, don't right now. Do the like and subscribe, and then do whatever you feel.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and then leave.
Then do what you feel.
Oh, this guy thinks he can... Okay.
Conjurer. Is he trying to...
I am not some conjurer of cheap tricks, Bilbo Baggins.
Bro, he's trying to conjure, like, all up on you.
I'm
so disrespectful.
Trying to kill him.
Who's his little buddy here?
He summoned them.
With the possum tail.
He's going to fight somebody else, not me.
Awesome. What else is he... Another one of those guys.
This guy's tough.
He's pulling him out of
the hell? All right, I got him. He's fine.
He's
not that tough.
He's a habitual line stepper. He just would not stop.
So this came out before Skyrim.
Okay.
Came out after Morrowind. Morrowind is the game that I want to have the remaster. The official remaster.
Is that what you're clamoring for?
That's what I was clamoring for.
Okay.
And they said, how about Oblivion? And I said, I fucking guess.
I'm liking this.
It's fine.
I'm having a good time. It seems more serene.
The recording...
Some of the other games.
I'm kind of curious about... I just looked over to see like the footage being recorded, and it's jittery as hell.
Choppy.
We're gonna take a quick break and make sure that this game actually looks like...
something.
What I'm doing and not what I'm seeing.
Oof.
Be right back. All right, we're suddenly in a dungeon now. So it turns out...
I think it's working just fine.
So welcome back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Looking good.
Looking good. Everything's running smooth. Working great.
Had a couple of bumps there, but it's looking good now.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
Just
it's
trust
fine.
Us.
I'm going to follow the big arrow at the top of the screen. That's probably a good idea.
Usually is.
Yeah.
It's a safe bet. So what have you been doing since last week?
Playing this.
I know you've been excited. You get way more excited about these games than I do, but I'm getting more into them the more we play them together. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
I don't play them much in my own time, but I'm glad you do.
Nazir's trying to talk to me, and I do not care. Like, stop talking.
Judging by his body language, he doesn't want to talk to you either.
Right, he's sitting down, his arms are crossed, he's barely looking at me.
Is he played by... Does he look like Dennis Rodman? No, not from that angle.
No, not at all.
Get the profile view.
Oh, the profile. So like side view or?
Yeah, there.
That?
Yeah.
Is that Rodman?
A little bit.
But this...
That's just, yeah.
That's not... Okay. I like how you're like, no more.
Don't go back to it.
Don't go back. God, what's wrong with you? Let's see. How do I play this game again? Got a couple guys I could kill. All right. Show it on the map. Kill Lurbach in Morthal. Tight. Let's do it.
I mean, we're there, right?
Right.
We're already there. So you've been playing this.
Been playing this, which is
You've been stressed out at work. I was gone from work for a week.
you were gone for 5 days.
A week of work.
1 week of work. On the 5th day,
You called out.
I said I can't do it.
You tapped out.
I cannot. No one else does bits. No one else there does bits.
It's true.
It's not that they're not humorous or they're not people that I don't enjoy being around. I like them. I'm really glad that I get along so well.
We have good working relationships with everybody that we work with.
But me and Watson have a rapport. I mean, we have a YouTube show together.
Almost 200 episodes strong.
Right. So, of course, we're going to have a little rapport
We
there.
have a shorthand and bits that are ongoing and things that just, alleviate the annoyances of the day. And it's hard to replicate. It really is.
It really is. So I was like, can't do it. I told the boss, I said, I'm taking tomorrow off. And he goes, why? I was like, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do, which I did.
You had things to do.
I did have things to do. But
you love me.
yeah, you got it. How do I get rid of the destination that I just put down? I didn't mean to do that.
I had a great time. I didn't think about work the whole time I was gone. It was much needed. It was great. Good times.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Good times. And now we're back. We're doing this.
See this? This is where I was born.
And everything feels more normal.
This black pool is where I came from.
That's great.
I crawled right out of there, here.
You're
up,
one of them bog people?
Up this little guy right here, the little rocks. That's
Is that where the Irish come from?
my umbilical cord's gone. Someone took it.
They're bog people. Right?
But I left it there. And I crawled out of this black pool. And here I am today doing a YouTube show. 200 plus subscribers strong with my good pal Watson, whom I found out I cannot live without.
It's true.
Not more than 5 days, apparently.
It was like a...
On the 5th day, on the 6th day, unlike our Lord and Savior, I rested on the 6th day. I could not quite make it to the 7th day.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
I was ready to come back.
Yeah?
I think overall...
You had a good time, right?
It's good. I had a great time, but it's good. It's good to be back in the swing of things,
Yeah, I do know.
And yeah, everything pretty much picked up just same as it was before I left. So it was good. No major calamities to come back to. That's always nice.
Right. Me and the wife, we installed a deck yesterday. That's why we're a day late and $1 short on this week's episode. Sorry about that. But here we are. We're here today. Everything's fine.
Fine, we're back on track.
But we started at like 9 o'clock yesterday morning, finished up about 6:30 last night, and we were both just absolutely exhausted. We started out strong, but by like the last 5 rows of the deck, it was a slog.
It was
tough right at the end there.
You were optimistic at the beginning of the day, like, I'm gonna work on this. Don't worry, I'll text you when we're gonna record.
This is what it looked like going to work in the morning.
And I just chuckled to myself, like, even if you worked straight through for the rest of the day, you're not going to be done until way later.
Right.
And you're going to be tired then. So I knew we weren't going to record on our normal time.
For the DIYers out there like myself, if you're listening and you're a DIYer, don't get fancy. Don't try new things. Not whenever it comes to fasteners. All right? I got a lot of strong opinions on fasteners now.
I mean, just do it right.
Just do it right. You don't have to be fancy about it. If your screws don't have a point on the end of them, it's getting real boring now. I'm losing some people.
You're going down a
I'm going down a real specific niche road. If the screws look weird, you've never seen them before, just leave them. Don't do it. Don't try to be cool.
This old house and the new Yankee Workshop are on TikTok.
I know they are.
Very calming.
There are clips of Larry Hahn still doing what Larry Hahn does. And he's always like, and that's code. And I go, it's not anymore. It's not code. It hasn't been code. That hasn't been code. That thing you just did has not been code for 25 to 30 years. And thank the Lord.
He never steered me wrong.
No, not at all. But the things he says are code are no longer code.
That's true. Don't take him necessarily at his word.
Right. Our deck, though, I was supposed to get a permit for. I didn't do that. So fight the power.
Theoretically, there was already a permit because it's like an existing deck.
It's already there.
They'd have to prove that you know what I mean?
They want to, the city that I live in, They want a permit to replace a toilet. And I go, if the toilet doesn't work and I can't shit, I'm not going to call you to ask permission to put a toilet in. All right? I need to be able to use the toilet.
I mean, yeah.
So it's like, who's really doing this kind of stuff? Someone is. They have it. It's on the books. So yeah,
The good news is you're not in a feud with any of your neighbors, so it doesn't matter.
Not yet.
No one's going to report you.
Not yet. The guy next door better cut his fucking grass if he knows what's good for him.
That's great.
All right. Anyway, that's
Suburban dad.
a buddy of mine calls it.
Rising up in ya.
A buddy of mine calls it domesticide. Like I've committed domesticide, and that's who I am now. And I go, "You're a homeowner too, guy," but he's like, "Not like you. It's different."
I don't think everyone becomes Hank Hill when they buy a house, but you did.
I did apparently. John Goblicon, that's the guy.
Now me, I'm more of a free spirit. I'm probably going to rent forever.
And you know, part of that's not up to you anymore. Not really. You didn't buy.
I'll rent until my parents die.
There you go. You didn't buy a house in time. What are you, stupid?
What?
Why wouldn't you have bought a
Am I
house when I?
dumb?
Why didn't you buy a house when I bought a house, huh?
I was graduating college, you piece of shit.
I like when they're like, "Woof, really should have bought a house when you were in 4th grade."
Really should have bought a house out of college, like they tell you to when you're in high school. They're like, go to college, then buy a house, and then start a family. And it was like,
I'm not doing that.
here's the once-in-a-lifetime market recession housing crash in 2008, right as you're graduating college. Good luck, get the fuck out. And they just pushed you out the door. That was more my experience.
I don't remember what the run button is.
Clearly.
Oh, what's that do? Oh, did I? Oh, I enabled.
your blood eye.
I enabled Berserker mode, I think.
Okay.
Berserker. My
say-
love for you is like a truck.
Did he say making fuck?
Yeah, man.
He's got fuck your Yankee blue jeans or some shit.
There it is. There's the run button. I figured it out.
You got the runs now?
I got the runs now. I really hope I don't actually do anything this episode. I really hope it's just me running across the plains and over the hills
We were
and through
supposed
the
to
woods.
kill that guy.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. How far are we? Let's check.
And you're gonna do a Judas Priest song instead?
I'm just-
Run to the hills.
So I'm all about realism. I want like an immersive sim. And fast travel is not immersive.
Oh my god.
So we're going to run. All right, we have time. We're in berserk mode. I want to run.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog in an apartment. I need a yard.
Yeah, you're a border collie with no sheep. That's what you are.
You got it. Oh, Nernroot.
Did we kill that guy we were supposed to kill?
Not yet. We're on our way. We're going
thought
to kill
we
him
were already
soon.
there.
We're going to kill him soon. No, that was my boss. He gave me the job.
Oh, you should have killed him.
God, okay. I think I kill him later.
All right.
I think at some point his boss is like, these guys, all of these guys are awful. You got to go.
No, I'm supposed to shoot the driver.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing the DIY thing, as I'm wont to do. And you've been enjoying your life, as
Yeah.
far as
Collecting enamel pins.
It's so cool. You got to see Penn and Teller.
I got to see Penn and Teller.
Fuck yeah, that's so fucking
their
cool.
Las Vegas show at the Rio Casino and Hotel.
Nice, very good.
They're one of those acts that has their own theater, since they're there just all the time between their little tours and stuff that they do, and their TV show films in that theater. So it's like their main stage.
Gotcha. I'm gonna pause real quick. I found a mad woman out in the woods.
Marry her.
Marry her? I'm trying to talk to her. I can't.
Is there a seduce button? Oh yeah, get out your sword. That'll work. No, what?
Oh hell yeah!
Why did we behead her?
I love that they. Well, she was there. For her tongs. That's why we beheaded her.
Jeez.
See ya. Thanks.
I want it on the record I proposed marriage. And not beheading.
Is it fuck, marry, kill? Is that what it is?
I think you chose.
We went with kill. Sorry. It's not. I don't make the rules.
Yeah,
all right?
All right.
Do you
fair
think
enough.
anyone's in charge of John Goblicon? John Goblicon's not in charge of John Goblicon. He just does what his heart tells him to.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, back to Penn and Teller. Keep talking. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying hearing about it. I'm jealous. right.
Lots of audience participation.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, really, I mean, 50 years of magic, right? They've been performing together for 50 years.
Teller's never said a word in his entire life.
He talks all the time in his personal life.
Okay, but not in the show.
I was also told that if you see Teller at the airport, you can ask him, and he's usually got a deck of cards on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so neat.
So that's cool. And then yeah, just drove all over Nevada and Arizona.
Did you stick around to meet him, or did you just say?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
I don't really know how that works.
I don't know.
Who taught this skeleton magic?
I think.
I want to know who taught this skeleton how to shoot ice.
I think if you wanted to do a meet and greet, it would have been like a VIP situation. I don't think they just hang out hoping.
I don't know.
But who knows? Maybe.
I hung out for like 3 hours after the AFI show back in 2006 and finally got to meet Davey Havoc. And I was outdone by the girl that painted Davey Havoc.
Yeah, there's always somebody who made a really cool craft.
He looked deeply uncomfortable.
And
rightfully so, because that's fucking weird.
It's surreal. How do you express your gratitude?
Right, and I get that.
And also, how do you express anything about it? You know what I mean? What are you supposed to say?
I talked to Adam Carson, the drummer for AFI. That's how you know I'm a fan. I know the drummer's name.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not Tommy Lee or something.
No, it's
one of the 3 drummers everybody knows.
I pointed out that he fucked up on Summer Shudder.
Nice.
He thought
People like that.
He thought that was hilarious. I said, you kind of dropped the ball on Summer Shudder. And he goes, yeah, it's a weird song. It wasn't my idea. And I'm like, interesting. So the drummer doesn't decide how he gets to drum.
Of course not.
Threw me off a little bit. Ooh, that guy's strong. That guy's strong.
The songwriter decides, right?
Right.
Unless you're one of those bands who just jam together to create, from the ground up.
Sure.
But usually in situations like that, you would just go to your drummer and say, "Here's what I was thinking."
Right. And I'm guessing that's kind of what happened.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, I thought it was interesting that he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't actually wasn't my idea." And I go, "Huh." So what they do on either the chorus or the verse on that song.
Is there another one of those monkey guys up there?
Yeah. He's a troll. He's a frost troll. Show some respect.
Whatever.
Whatever.
He looks like Harry and the Hendersons. On
that song, Summer Shudder on December Underground, at some point, the snare drum is on the first and third beat instead of the second and fourth beat, which is tradition.
This is fasteners all over again.
And and he says, he's like, yeah, they switched it on me. And I go, yeah, I know they did. I never liked that about that particular song. I thought that was odd. That they were like, you know what? Play the drums wrong.
Look, they were trying something, okay?
Can you do it wrong? Because I really need you to do it wrong. I don't like these guys. I got to get out of here.
2 of them.
They're dragging up here too?
Should have harvested a snowberry. He looks pissed.
That one guy yelled at me. The other guy hit me. I'm too far away. Bad at hitting trolls, apparently.
Yeah, you're not great at this. You should kill him, though. If you get a chance.
Who thought these... Jesus, there's so many! I gotta go.
There's like 4 of them now.
And I'm out of fatigues.
Phenomenal.
Killing it.
Jump off this mountain.
I need to get around the mountain. The guy we're supposed to kill is this way.
See, if this was Zelda, you'd have a glider.
Right, I could just jump off.
You can just
I could just jump off the mountain.
Away. Like the first 3 or 4 times I came across the Lionel. And I was like, oh, I am not strong enough to kill you, sir. Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's a good game. This one's not as good because the leveling system is broken.
All right. Even in the remaster?
Like the enemy...
it's crazy.
So... Well, they just made it look pretty. They didn't make it good. Not necessarily.
I think they would have fixed some of that.
I told a friend of mine that I got the Oblivion remaster, and he goes, oh, you got the exciting, huh? And I go, you don't sound excited. He goes, yeah, I love walking everywhere.
Hilarious.
And I go, okay.
Fucking nailed your ass.
He's like, it's just a walking simulation.
Yeah.
But he's pissed too because he wanted the Morrowind remaster and not the Oblivion remaster.
What is this, a Lord of the Rings simulator? Fucking walking.
Basically. We're almost there. That's the goal of this episode, is to kill this guy. Is to get there and then kill the guy.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Christopher Walken?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just kind of walk around.
All right, that's it. That's all. That's the last.
Trying to get down this mountain without dying. Ow,
My
fuck.
walking jokes.
We're almost there. Any minute now.
Come on.
Any
yeah,
minute now, we're gonna
kill
get
this
there.
guy. What's his name? Ludkin?
Lorcan? Doesn't
Lorcan?
matter. I go where the arrow tells me
He's
to.
fucking deadkin.
I'm sorry. You'll be dead.
No, your friend was right though. We've got the death sentence on 12 systems. What is this? Your item has insufficient charge. What is it?
It's supposed to do something.
Oh, thanks. I could have figured that out.
It's supposed to do something magical. How about that?
Oh.
So I'm out of juice. The batteries are dead. So now
More spiders.
all it does is kill. It
It's
doesn't
a regular sword now.
kill them with glitter. It just kills them with sharp.
At least Sting glowed blue.
Yeah, if it was charged.
Or if it was just in the presence of orcs.
It's actually just a status effect. There's no charge needed.
Right.
it just
Strictly cosmetic.
It
you
just-
fools.
it just works all the time because it doesn't really do anything. It lets you know.
It lets you know.
What are you gonna do?
And if you're hiding in the dark, it gives your position away.
Here's my question. It's in his scabbard, right? Sting is in the scabbard. Did it vibrate? And he knew to pull it out and be like, oh, it's blue. Not only is it blue, it's also vibrating to let me know.
I think you'd see a little bit peeking out of the scabbard.
This guy's not suspicious. Hiding in the bushes, giving me strange letters.
Hey, psst, hey, come here. You should totally kill that guy.
No, the cops are right there.
Yeah, kill them too.
Not yet.
All right,
Let's kill our target, and then
kill the target.
we'll come back to this town meeting. All of you are dead. Every last one of you dead.
You and your torch-wielding buddies are dead.
Dead. As soon as I get done, as soon as this lady gets done talking to me in the letter. I don't know how the letter talks to me. It's a fucking letter.
You saw Harry Potter.
It's just gabbing away.
You know how the letters talk. They're bewitched.
Should I try to be sneaky about this, or should I just kill him?
I think through the face.
In front of everybody?
If you can. Absolutely.
I don't make the rules.
Whoop.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
She liked
You want a
it.
piece of this? She does, apparently.
Oh, you're supposed to report back now. Yeah, maybe.
I can't very well report back if I'm being assaulted.
Yeah, kill her first.
Just trying to work, and these guys are like,
You're a good head lopper.
yeah,
though.
man,
I should call you the lopper.
look at me. I look awesome. By order or nothing.
See, I told you.
I'd rather die than go to prison.
Told you to kill those guys.
Do I submit and go to jail? Do I pay the bounty of 1,000 gold and they just let me go scot-free?
Do we have a lot of gold?
Let's find out.
If we don't have a lot of gold, kill them.
I still have to go with you, but I paid the 1,000 gold.
Nah, my guess is you didn't have the gold.
Oh, no, I'm fine. They let me go.
Oh, okay.
All right, where's the town hall?
All right,
where were those?
Yeah, that way. Right there. That's.
Oh, you guys are dumb. You should have left with everybody else.
Oh, look, there's a guard. It would have been cool if he.
I like how he just
got it
says,
clean in half.
so I almost kill this guy. He's on the ground begging for mercy. And this guy just goes, hey, watch it.
Hey, don't. Easy, buddy.
Easy, easy. All right, we got to go back. Now we'll fast travel. Now that we ran across the map, I proved that I could do it. Now, where were we? Where's the boss? Where does he live? Current location. Got it. Where should I be? Way over here somewhere. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
So this way.
Yeah,
Look for a black arrow.
Keep going down.
Keep going down. Keep going. I see it. There it is.
Report back, brother.
Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I love that they marked that on the map. Not very sneaky. If the map can tell you where the Dark Brotherhood lives.
It's a real Yiga hideout.
Who do you think lives in here? Do you think it's a
It looks like good guys to me.
probably just some dudes just hanging out?
Hello, Hugo Boss headquarters. Because of the skulls.
All right, Rodman, I did your bidding. Why? No. Of course. What is it? Remain silent.
Yeah, just don't.
Blow her off. I know you're not sure. I'm not sure either, but here we are. Guy said kill that guy.
So what are you looking forward to in the coming week?
In this coming week?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
started drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
I thought you were just going to end the sentence. I started drinking.
No, I started drinking. I switched from A&W Zero Sugar to Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and I'm feeling pretty good about that.
You like that?
So I'm going to keep doing that.
I thought you were off soda.
Oh, no. I'm off like
Good soda.
good soda. Now I drink the diabetic soda.
Yeah.
So,
I can tell because that's what my dad drinks. He drinks The A&W0.
Oh, is Pops diabetic as hell too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Up
Yeah.
top, Pops.
He's able to maintain his through diet alone. So far so good.
Mine's right on the edge. I'm like 0.2 points over. Like, all right, I'm gonna lose some people again.
You know what that made the difference for him? He cut out most bread.
I eat keto bread. It's
Yeah,
barely bread.
He changed to
It's-
whole grain. Like
Yeah. Mine's the
unleavened whatever.
mine's the 0 net grams carb per serving.
Yeah.
So the fiber, it's chock full of fiber. It's supposed to cancel out the carbohydrates. I don't know. I've lost like almost 30 pounds.
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
You know those videos of the guy who's like
Who's
selling.
about to do P90X?
He's about to do P90X,
You're
right?
like that guy now.
I'm that guy, and he's like in his late 40s, early 50s, and he's like all of his hair's gone.
I could slim down a little.
You know, he started shaving his head too. He finally gave up on that, and he goes, "You know what? I'm in the best shape of my life, and it's thanks to these 12 DVDs that are only going to run you $79.95."
And my Bowflex.
And his Bowflex too, which is going to run you $7,995. Spend that amount of money, spend $9,000, and you too could look like me, a 3-time divorced dad who has 0 custody of his kids.
And that Bowflex is going to make a great clothes hanger in the living room.
Yeah,
too.
it's going to look really,
gonna
really
look good.
top notch.
It's going to look good.
I hope you've enjoyed Oblivion Remastered. This is it.
This is it. You're looking at it.
This is it. Big trees,
I'm gonna go home and
thunderstorms.
watch Tales from the Crypt because it came in the mail.
Our friend John Goblikon.
He's going to keep killing.
If you don't know the reference, that's Necrogoblikon, the band, and highly recommend them. They're a good time.
Yeah, go listen to him.
Oh, these guys are dead.
Kill him. Kill them all.
Oh yeah, they're looking for me. Hired thug. Haha. Eat shit.